Hi everyone, I'm Abby and welcome back to Phoenix Wright's Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Now last episode we came across a lot of Cyclocks and we did more investigating, so today we're gonna break them, yeah. Yeah. There he is! Old CD's back feeding the pigeons again. There! Take this! And get out of my park! Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can. What? Why? Hello, old man. What are you doing, Maya? Huh? Duh. Hey, he just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised, but I really hurt his pride in court this morning. Hey, Mr. Kudo. Lam pigeon. Look, we're willing to talk to you, alright? Out with the demons! In with good fortune! Ow! Ow! Seeds, shell splinters, painful. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today. Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the servant girl's backside that he can't remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal. Not at all. Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw what that waitress put it in. She put some white powder into the young lad's Javachino. We hear ya. And another thing. The young layabouts was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles. We're really sorry. So I made a little mistake about the vase. So what? I know what I saw. I tell ya. Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo. Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat. Take this! You said you were a craftsman, right? Modern world casts on craftsmen like me aside in droves. Surely it's not that. I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole. Objection! Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all. Got a tsunami of frustration inside, it's ready to burst out. If we let him start rambling now, he might never shut up. What should I do? Guess I better let him talk. There's not much call for craftsmen these days, then. Of course not, you idiot! All I'm good for nowadays is running errands. Errands? Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman? Well, buy some bread. Now that I can understand. What's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people see what they mean? Get lost. That's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I? I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. At a restaurant, you talk about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there too? Yes, I did. The very day the young brat was poisoned. What? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, the young lad slumped over the table. The servant girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast, it was in a bit of a daze, you see? And the owner shouted over to me. Excusez-moi, you call the police. Call them yourself, I should have said back. But I didn't think of it at the time. So did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze. Did you call them on your cell phone? God, do I look like I'd have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I'm not looking for a payphone, of course. You went looking for one? I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened. Yes, sirree, the owner was at Tribune on his own. Why didn't you mention this in court this morning? Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. Wait a minute. That's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh yes, I remembered something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame. You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that man alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? It'd be certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Ah. Oh, sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, We need to get more details on what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. Yeah. First proper lead in a while, yeah. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again. And the place is open for business. Can't have an open restaurant without a chef. Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. Must be when we need to talk to him the most. Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose. Oh, Mr. Wright! Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? Or stay up all night and blocked by everything that happened? Weren't you scared? It's pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident, anyway. Is it possible she's the one misremembering things? Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember? Yep, there are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. But did Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, it's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know the CD with the writing on it? Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right? It was MC Bomber, Maya. That name was scrawled in the new sports paper as well. I never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too. Ouch, my head. It's getting way too complicated for me. You said that you passed out when the victim, Glenn L., collapsed, right? Yes, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So, between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribulations. No idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. Grrr, it's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know. The things the man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maybe it looks like she's trying to figure something out. Maybe you should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old Sadie. I feel much better after the trial this morning. Been in a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. It was like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. Not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better. Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Roger, I'll spell it all and see what you make of it. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you? Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. But I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman. A woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. She had kind of a cackling laugh. Creepy? Cackling? Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? Yeah, things are starting to come together, aren't they? Still a lot of questions and stuff to remain answered, though. Can't forget about this, though, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got something for you're going to love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox, just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox? Weenies, too. Can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who also makes such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this, too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. Somehow when the next cop tournament waitress says that, seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But... She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But... I guess so. Well, how was it? I hit the spot. I love weenies. Oh, good. Gotta give it to you then, sir. Yeah. Maggie's obviously angry with Gumshoe, which is a bit inconsistent, unfortunately. Yeah. The main server just went up in smoke. Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already. Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet, too. I already told you to stop using a computer, Chief. And I'm watching videos online and catching up with my Asian soap operas. It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! Just as some young guy was about to confess to his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend. Wow, this place is really buzzing. Something must be going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you doing here, pal? Detective Gumshoe. Can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We've got big problems here today. Yeah, I remember this from the previous episode. They were starting to panic about something going on. Well, it's about to come into play again, like I said. Why? What's going on? It's a virus! A virus! A virus? There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. I really need to ask you some questions. Yeah. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up. Yes. No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this. Here? Okay. If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles, hang in there. Ah, we're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tinterlatter is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. It seems to ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did he just say? That lady? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick? Gotta find out what the story is with this lady. So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know. What? Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is? Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. So the inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you've got stored in your PCs here on the station. A virus could wipe out all that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Whoa, that's scary. Yeah, what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious. Infectious? Those computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. The virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. Just like a real virus, huh? But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that? Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible. Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Grotto's way here so he catches the cold. Right, then you wouldn't be able to turn up in court because you'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. Who? What? Where? When and why did this conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. The name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard of it before, too. Eh. Detective Gumshoe? About this. What? I'm trying to concentrate on Maggie and this virus right now, so Ah! This is it! This stupid name! I remember now! I thought so. Here it comes. Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on? It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. The name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD? That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber. What? Yeah, the virus just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please? We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if the demands weren't met. Who are they? I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. Now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts, hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival. All this stuff with criminals and viruses. It almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie. Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. Focus right now is on tracing the root of this virus on the black market. I mean, someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah, because this one's so powerful. They're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. In the millions? A virus can be worth that much? Yeah. That's the girl who works over at Tender Lender. I want to stay from her, okay? I mean it. She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she? That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? Well, it could be worse. Her name's Viola Cadaverini. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini. Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him. Bruto Cadaverini's the boss of the Cadaverini family. The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. Better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop, these guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. You can't touch them. They got too much moolah. Moolah? As in, they pretty much control all the cash in the city's black market. The black market, huh? That includes Tender Lender, I take it? Sure, no one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini. And I mean no one. Interesting. So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then? Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him. Oh, how'd she end up a Tender Lender? I don't know, pal. I heard she and the boss Tender Lender are pretty tight. Tight? That's what it said in the file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. Ag! I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing. And that is, you know, the lunchbox. How did everything go? A lunchbox? You remember the weenies? I hate weenies. Oh yeah, those weenies. So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch? Huh? Well, it was delicious. Yeah, that's what she said? Really? Well, not exactly. Don't worry about it, pal. Figured something would happen, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox. Oh. Do me a favor again, huh, pal, and deliver this? It sure is a heavy burden. In more ways than one. Just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that. Weenies again, Nick. Tell me we don't have to eat all these too. I really can't eat anymore. Poor Gumshoe, man. Go here. Yeah, I can't give it to her right now, though, yeah. Yeah, this is one of the ladies that had the psych locks, yeah. From last episode. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Alga was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you would like to speak to someone in customer service? What's she talking about? Better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Alga's troubles have something to do with this? Alright. What is that? A bunch of horse racing tickets. All losing ones. With that many tickets, you can get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral. Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? What is the relevance of all these tickets? The victim, Mr. Glenn Alg. He had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time. Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets. Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own. You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Alga's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? The lottery, horse racing. He bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. It's got to have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps? No! You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example, do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000? Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Alec won $500,000 in the end, but that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Alec's real problems with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious? Furio Tigre, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. Tender Lender? People with businesses should think a lot harder before naming their offices. Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think? Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money. No, no, no. I mean about Mr. Elg. You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tiger? Yes. I'm sorry, I don't know of any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Elg and the tiger knew each other. Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elgin met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. No! It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch. But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame he couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay, so the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to pay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. I'm so close to cracking her. The program in question, was it by any chance this? Area. Yeah. Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. No! Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt, not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky. Risky? How? If he was going to become a waitress at Tribulations? Where do you come up with these ideas? So it's safe to say Mr. Ugg was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius, in a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million in the black market. Inconceivable. Gumshoe was ripe for a change. This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar, that was his deadline for repaying his debts. I guess I won't be needing those horse racing tickets anymore. Use the trash can, Nick. Yeah, now it's time to break the other Cyclops here. And Viola has 4 of them, yeah. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes. The operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Hee hee. Did the injury in question have something to do with this? I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious this car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis? Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what did the Cadaverinis have to do with me? Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why. I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike, or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but I took a blow to the head. A bad one. Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard. Ran away? If they'd stayed, I'd have. Hee. Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been... Yep. It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided, the motorbike and my car. Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he? It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I could feel it. Plus, one of our locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. Remember that beaten up old looking scooter? Yeah, that's why. Not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? You'll notice the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? He. This repair bill is paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true. I knew it. But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive. How much are we talking? Very, very, very expensive. She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him. Really? Do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. Yeah, overprotective, grandfather, yeah. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but... Your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much operation cost, but... You weren't the granddaughter, Mr. Cadaverini. Do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? $1 million. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure. Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big. They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh? Underworld lingo for say paying money to settle a score. Basically pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. But I knew that wasn't really true. Ow, I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money it was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these. What are these? Medical papers? I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. It was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse. Yeah. Wow, I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. Huh? There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics. Is everything alright, Nick? We should get going. After we finish our espresso. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Yeah. Poisoning betrayal. Remember the first time we met Mia Fey? That's the reference to that, but Maya obviously doesn't know that, yeah. And bonjour! I have been waiting for you to return, Mr. Armstrong? Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you fellas. Ah, it's Saint Eop. Who you calling Zine Eop? Ah! Come out from under the table already, Maya. Okay, hand it over. What? You just want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now. Uh-oh. I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. You just want to know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad, and it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Blue's little girl. Now that's sad. I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get the $1 million you used to pay this off. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2. Oui. Mr. Armstrong? Forgive me, désolé. I cannot argue with him. Urgh! That really hurt. Is that all you've got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get the lighter. Wait! Don't take it too hard. Phoenix, right? That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital evidence. Hold it, pal! Detective Gumshoe? Detective? You think you could stop me, copper? Beat it! Whoa. Come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me. But go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Oh, all right. Thanks, Gumshoe. Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind. Gumshoe's such a bro, isn't he? I'll get even with that guy tomorrow in court. Tinterletter is going down. Yeah, it's pretty obvious who the bad guy is, but still, I won't spoil it for you, yeah. Just in case. Yeah, and Gumshoe is such a bro, isn't he? He gets all this crap from everybody, and he's actually very useful, and even if he's not as intellectually intelligent or something like that. Not as much as someone like Edgeworth or Francesca would be. But yeah, thanks for watching. Feel free to like and comment and subscribe and check out my Twitch and Ko-Fi Twitter/X. And next episode we'll be going to trial again. So yeah, look forward to that, and peace off.